Vanakkam. So welcome to Hindustan College of Engineering and Technology and Department of Aeronautical Engineering. So today we are going to see what is wind tunnel balance. So if you ask what is wind tunnel balance is that, wind tunnel balance is a very important parameter in the wind tunnel for any designer who is designing the wind tunnel, because once the wind tunnel balance is very is properly set, means we will be able to get the proper forces of our airfoil, proper forces in the airfoil. Likewise, we have the lift force, drag force, and side forces and all. So there are two types of internal balances there: internal balance and external balances. So internal balances are mainly used by the equipments like transducers, sensors. So these are the ways you can balance your wind tunnel. So then external balances mainly because of using our 3 component balance and 4 component balance also we will be able to use it. So in wind tunnel balance there are many types of there. Truss type internal balance is there, wire type internal balance is there. So here we are going to use transducer and piezoelectric type of balances we are going to see here. So by using internal balances we will be able to measure the forces of like lift forces, drag forces and side forces in a proper manner without any error. So wind tunnel balances, once the model is fitted into the airfoil, once the model is fitted into the wind tunnel, the load, once the flow is started over the airfoil or any other model, the flow, once the flow is started, means the loads will be created. Once the loads will be created, means this loads has to be transmitted to the sensor senses. Once the sensor senses understand how much amount of load is there, means by using electrical methods we will be able to, that is transducers, and we will be able to understand how the load is, how much of load is there. By using the digital meters we will be get the digital values of the lift force or a drag force or a side force values, we will be able to get it. So what is the purpose of this wind tunnel balance is there? So when your aircraft is when your airfoil is going to be used in the aircraft, so this airfoil has to be tested for the different flow conditions. Different flow conditions in the sense it has to be tested for the high wind, low wind, and then high angle of attack conditions, low angle of attack conditions, turbulent conditions, and gust wind conditions. So the airfoil is going to be experience different scenarios when it is on the flying conditions. So in the wind tunnel balances, we will be able to create, we will be able to understand how the airfoil is going to be behave in all these varied conditions like high angle of attack conditions, low wind conditions, high turbulence conditions, high windy conditions, and gust load conditions. So how, based upon that, how much load it can carry. So based upon that, we will be able to understand what is the way you can get the, what are the ways you can get the values of the forces. Based upon that, we will understand the structural rigidity of the airfoil, and also we will be understanding the what is the performance capabilities of the airfoil. Also we will understand it. Here you can see this. So an unsymmetrical airfoil has been mounted in the low aspect ratio blow balance model. So you can see this model is properly mounted in the mounting sections. So in the stem it is running towards the electrical circuit sections. In here you will have a load cells and transducers will be there. So once the wind tunnel, once the air is started flowing from the other end of the tunnel to this end of the tunnel, so this model is going to feel lot of loads. Once the load is felt on the model, so thus that load will be transmitted to the transducers and the load cells. Once it is properly transmitted, means so this piezoelectric and transducers will be able to sense that load. So that will convert that load sensors into the values in the digital indicator.